Lesson 4. Lab-grown meat. To eat or not to eat? Can you imagine taking a bite of a steak that was grown in a petri dish instead of on a farm? It may sound like a scene in a sci-fi movie, but this is already a reality. Many startups have begun to develop a special new production process in which meat is created by taking animal stem cells, transforming them into primitive fibers, and combining these fibers to form muscle tissue. The final product is known as lab-grown meat, and it's a thought-provoking recent trend that is backed by both Bill Gates and agricultural giant Cargill.
The widespread support for producing meat in this way is due to the fact that it has several substantial advantages compared with more traditional methods of meat production. First, one could argue that traditional meat production facilities, such as farms or factories, hardly ever have animals' best interests at heart. Growing meat in a laboratory instead helps eliminate the need for slaughterhouses, as well as the unethical treatment of animals. In other words, you could rest assured that the lab-grown beef patty on your plate didn't come from a cow that had to endure physical or mental torment. Better still, lab-grown meat could help make meat production more sustainable. The raising of livestock needed to fulfill the current global demand for meat actually takes a heavy toll on the environment. According to FAO, it accounts for nearly 15% of all greenhouse gas emissions worldwide. Experts estimate that by switching to lab-grown meat, emissions could be lowered by up to 96%. In addition, many claim it won't just be the environment that benefits. Scientists can actually make lab-grown meat healthier and more nutritious by adding vitamins and minerals that are not always found in natural meat.
However, despite the evident advantages of this forward-thinking method of food production, there are also some concerns surrounding this meat of tomorrow. For a start, studies have shown that the development of lab-grown meat could actually have far-reaching negative effects in the long term. While advocates for lab-grown meat say it can help fight climate change, some research suggests that maintaining the infrastructure of lab-grown cell cultures requires significant quantities of energy and leads to substantial gas emissions. Another issue to consider is whether this type of artificial meat is actually healthy and safe for humans to consume. Although great in theory, lab-grown meat is unnatural or similar to genetically modified (GM) food. Since the latter is sometimes said to induce allergic reactions or even cause more serious health problems like cancer, some people are warning against human-made meat for fear that it might have similar side effects. One final area of concern is the actual taste of lab-grown meat. Without the naturally occurring connective fat, tissue, and bones that are present in real meat, lab-grown meat may be somewhat lacking in taste and texture, and thus less appealing to some consumers. Therefore, more extensive research is needed to determine how the flavor and composition of this new meat might be altered to better suit consumers' tastes.
Whether we like it or not, lab-grown meat is an innovative product that could have a long-term impact on a global scale. It might, however, come at a price. To ensure that future foods are both sustainable and healthy, it is therefore essential for us to conduct more comprehensive research before we jump to any conclusions. For now, all we can do is keep a close eye on this rapidly growing trend as it takes us further and deeper into the unknown.